Hi students of class 9 CBSE, how are you? The road not taken from Beehive. Now students, the road not taken, why this is the title of the poem? Why is it not the road taken? But it is here, the road not taken. Why not taken? The poet might have written the road taken. Why not has been mentioned here? Have you cared to think? The road not taken by Robert Frost. But I will come to that. But before that, I would like to ask you one question. Suppose your parents take you to a shopping mall and there are two sets of clothes and they put this condition to you that you have to choose only one of them. You can't have both. And according to you, both are attractive choices. Both of them you like, you want to have both of them, but they have put this condition to you that you can have only one of them. What will you do? And you like both of them. And now take another example. You are at the same place making the same choices, but both the sets are equally bad and you have to choose one of them. How difficult it is going to be, you can know very well. And right from our birth, we are always faced with the similar situation. We have to make choices. Sometimes options are more than two and we have to pick one. Sometimes options are not visible and we have to take decision whether we shall do something about it or not. What we shall do is another question. Sometimes you don't have options. You have only this much option that whether you will act or not. The road not taken. This poem is of 4 stanzas. Each stanza has 5 lines. So totally this poem is of 20 lines. Now I will give you the stanza-wise explanations of the poem. Okay? Are you ready? May I proceed? Yes. The road not taken. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked down on as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. The poet has come to a place where the road on his walking diverges into 2 roads, or it forks into 2 roads, and now he has to decide. So far the journey was no problem, he was walking on the road, but now the road branches off from there. He has 2 roads before him. The road has forked and he has to choose one of them. What shall he do? He is pondering, he is reflecting, he is thinking what to do, because he has to take decision, and decision should be careful because a lot will depend on his decision. His future will hinge on his decision. If he takes a wrong decision, he will suffer the consequences. If he takes the right decision, he will reap the rich dividends. Question is, what shall he do? It is not easy, and both the roads are attractive. Beautiful roads, quite early in the morning, and he has to make choice here. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and finally after some distance, both the roads disappear into the undergrowth, into the forest, the yellow forest. So you can't look down on the road far enough, because after some distance, covering some distance, both the roads are lost in the forest. So you have only incomplete data, incomplete information, facts and figures. So you don't have enough material, enough evidences to make decision, enough facts and figures, because beyond a point of time both the roads disappear into the wood. But you have to choose the right road. Okay? Sorry, I could not travel both. He could not travel both. He has to walk on only one road. Sorry, I could not travel both and be one traveler, because I have to be a traveler of only one road at a time. I can't walk on both the roads at the same time and be one traveler. This is his problem. He has to walk on only one road. Long I stood and looked down as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. I looked at both the roads long, down the roads, and I found that I saw the road till it disappeared into the yellow wood, curved into the yellow wood. And from then on, roads were not visible. I was pausing, I was reflecting, I was pondering. Now the question is, in life, such things happen. We have to decide, and time is fast running out, and we have to make the best decision. We have to choose the best road for ourselves. But it is easier said than done. It is never so easy. Because if you walk on the one road, it has some pitfalls. It may be treacherous. It may be full of difficulties, dangers, and maybe possibilities and opportunities also. Who knows? You have this choice. So the road will give you both happiness and sorrow, success and failure, both. Or maybe more failures than successes, more misfortunes than fortunes, and maybe more fortunes than misfortunes, more tears than smiles. Who knows? But you have to take decision. While selecting your career, selecting your life partner, choosing your clothes, from small to big, making choice is always a challenge. And as you come of age, you will find it even more challenging and more difficult, because your choices are going to decide your future happiness, your future success. But problem with we humans is that we can't see the future. Where will our choices take us to? They will decide our destinies, our future career. Now, second stanza. Then I took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that passing there, had worn them really about the same. Then I thought that I looked at the one road long. I looked down at it long. Then I thought that I should choose another road, because it was slightly better than the first one in the sense that it was grassy, soft grass. And it wanted wear. Wanted wear means it wanted walking. Only by walking on the grassy road, the grass wears off. If you want to remove grass from the road, you need to walk on it. The more people walk on a road, the more fair it will become and less grassy. So his choice is now falling on the second road. But he has not taken decision yet. Yes, he is thinking of another road, and it is a better road, more attractive, grassy, soft grass. Okay? And because the road is grassy, it is assumed that fewer people have walked on this road, or hardly any people have walked on this road, because it is full of grass. But poet contradicts himself. Looking at both the roads, it appears to him, as he starts walking on the grassy road, he feels that, oh, many people have walked before him. Okay? Third stanza. And both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Then I selected one road, one of the two I selected. That I will walk today on this road, tomorrow if I get chance I will walk on the another one. But I was making a mistake. I knew that if you start walking on a road, that road will connect you to another road. That another road will connect you with still another road. And there will be no end of it, and you may not have the chance of coming back to the place where you made choices, where you took one of the two roads. You may not have the chance. You may not retrace your steps. You can't come back to the place from where you started your journey and you took one of the two roads. In life, once you have made the decision, life seldom gives you a chance to correct that decision, and you can't go back in time and in situation to the place from where you started the journey. Once you make the decision is on you, all over you. It is difficult to change it, rectify it. The same morning you can't recreate. The same situation you can't recreate. The same time you can't recreate. Can't. If you have marched on, now you are on the onward journey. Then another road will come, still another road will come, road will lead on to another road and the road. In this way, if you make a choice in your career that you will go into the engineering field, then more and more of engineering and some other things will start coming up before you. Means if you have made one choice, you will have to make 1,000 choices after that. It is not that the one choice that you have made, that is the end of it all. Life will again you will come to a place where 3 or 4 roads are branching out. You have to choose one of them. This is life. But poet is thinking that if I am convincing myself that today I will walk on road number B instead of road number A, and tomorrow I will walk on road number A, tomorrow I may not get chance of coming back to road number A and coming back to the same place where I can take the decision. It is impossible. It is life. Last one. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Now, after I have selected the road which is less travelled by, which fewer people have used, I will be telling in future, in distant future, with sigh. That sigh may be the sigh of sadness, and that sigh may be the sigh of happiness. If my choice proved correct, good. If my future remains good, becomes good, then I will be telling with sigh, I selected the road which has made all the difference in my life. My life has been crowned with glory and success. But if it went wrong, then I will sigh and say, oh, sorry, I made a wrong choice, and the result is that I am ruined. I have met with failures only, and I am completely shattered. Who knows what sigh will you be giving? Sigh means breathing out deeply and saying, oh, I made the right choice. Yes, my life has changed. Oh, sorry, I did not make the right choice and my life has been destroyed. Why did I make that decision? Who knows? So the poet makes the choice here, and he chooses the road which is less travelled by, on which fewer people have walked, and it has made all the difference. Now students, I have given the stanza-wise explanation of the poem, but let me take you to the life of the poet Robert Frost. And Robert Frost has written this poem. There is a very strong reason for this, because his life was such. Robert Frost is a poet, no doubt, because he has written this poem. Now, Robert Frost was a poet, but in the beginning of his life, when in his childhood and early adulthood, he wanted to be a poet. But the journey was not easy for him. Life was very difficult for him. When he started writing his poems, they were not published in America. The publishers were reluctant to publish his works. He had failed as a poet there, Robert Frost, and he made a very bold decision. He decided that he would cross the Atlantic and go to England. Was this not a risky decision? Road not taken? Yes. He failed in America, in his native country, and he decided to go over to England and try his luck there. He went to England and he succeeded there with the help of Ezra Pound and other poets. He became successful there and he got a lot of acclaim there. He became very popular there and a very successful poet there. Having achieved everything there, Now he takes another bold decision and very risky decision, and you may call it even a mindless decision. He wanted to return to America. Having succeeded in England, why was he wanting to come to America? Yes, he came back to America and he became successful in America also as a poet. So he got success across the Atlantic in both the countries, and he took the road less traveled by. I have often found that when a person fails in a particular area, in a particular field, he changes the field altogether. But Robert Frost did not change his game, did not change his profession, he did not change his hobby and the aim of his life. He only changed the scene. He went over to England and succeeded there, and then again, after having succeeded in England, he took another bold step, a very risky step, to come back to America and try his luck there, and he did it. That's why he has written this poem. I tell you, risk is risk. It can bring you tears, it can bring you a smile, but you have to take it. Mostly people don't take decisions, they copy others. Most of the students are offering engineering. Most of the students want to become engineers. What are they doing? They are taking, because their decision has been taken by others, because they are copying others, following others. Decision means individual decision, your own choice, what you like to do. Okay? He wanted to be a poet. He did not want to be a serviceman, a teacher, or a doctor, engineer, or a civil servant. He wanted to be a poet. He took up uncharted area. That makes it very special, and that's why he has written this poem. He has tried it on himself. Okay, students, so sometimes in life it happens. You have to make a very unpopular and very risky decisions, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It is life. Okay, students, now I will talk about literary devices used in this poem. First stanza. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. Poet has used metaphor here. Like two roads indicate what? Two roads indicate choices, and yellow wood indicates like old world. When does a wood become yellow? When the wood has become old. This is the world. This world is not new. People have been living here for ages, and they have been making decisions in the same way. Good decisions, bad decisions, risky decisions, safe decisions, they have taken. So these two words like two roads and yellow wood are metaphorical device here. Undergrowth. What does undergrowth indicate? Undergrowth indicates darkness. Because beyond a point of time, beyond a limit, both the roads are lost in the yellow wood. You can't see the future clearly. So every decision is risky. Even a safe decision is risky. Now, second is that then took the other one just as fair. Second stanza. Then took the other just as fair. This is simile. What is simile? In simile, we compare the two things with the help of like or as. Here as has been used. Alliteration has been used, means two words are here. Wanted where, WW, two sounds are, similar sounds are there. Wanted where is alliteration. Okay. And in this way, students, and in the last stanza, ages and ages, it is repetition. Ages and ages has been used. Okay. So poet has repeated these two words for the sake of emphasis. Okay, students, so some of the literary devices that the poet has used in this poem I have told you, and this poem is metaphorical, means roads are not roads, they are choices, they have another meaning. And second thing, the poem is autobiographical poem, because in the first stanza you will find at several places I word has been used. I has been used. So poet has expressed his own feelings, own ideas, and so this poem is both metaphorical and autobiographical. So students, I have given you the stanza wise explanation and told you about the literary devices. Now in the passing I would like to tell you this poem's rhyming scheme. Okay, I would like to add here rhyming scheme. Now students, this poem has a very interesting rhyming scheme. First one, two roads diverged in a yellow wood. Wood, W-O-O-D, wood. D, D stands for A. Second one is both, TH, it is B. Okay, then stood, then again D is here, so it stands for A. Then could, D stands for A again, and then growth, TH, it is rhyming with both. So its rhyming scheme is AB, AA, B. AB, AA, B. In all stanzas, same rhyming scheme is there. If you try to find out, you will find out. Okay students, so in this way students, I have completed this poem and you will have no problem. I wish you all the best for the examination. Okay, keep revising, keep writing in the comment section. Have a wonderful day.